This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Dawson Fields wants to know, do you think that the ladder matches today with the use of multiple ladders are better or worse than ladder matches in the past where guys only worked with a single ladder?
Well, I think ladder matches, as I've went on record to say, are exciting, but they're every bit as dangerous as they are exciting. And I've seen the results of the talent when they come back through the curtain, and it's things that they try not to sell while they're out there. But, you know, you just don't know how a ladder's going to break. When you're sweaty and you're slippery, you don't know how your footing is going to be on a ladder. These are standard ladders, and when they set them up around the ring or underneath the ring, they've came from a hardware store somewhere or a factory somewhere. So, you know, you're a victim of, hey, was there a mechanical error? Was there something that wasn't just exactly right? Because everything is not went over with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, all the ladders are checked, but anything can happen at any time. And I just think that, one ladder grew to 2 ladders, grew to 3 ladders, 4 ladders. Before you know it, now you're pulling 3 or 4 out from it. Sometimes more is not better. Sometimes more is just more. And it'll be up to the people that pay to see that match if they feel like more is better. For me, jury's still out. I'm not a big fan of ladder matches.
Says, with it being Royal Rumble season, Mr. Anderson, what's your favorite Royal Rumble moment?
Wow. You know, it's funny thing about Royal Rumble, they all start to run together.
Yeah, they do.
Unless you're sitting there and you're seeing who's coming down and what time and reliving it in real time, it's almost like, because it's the same format, it's a 2-minute deal. Down will come a new fresh face. Now, a lot of the surprises are cool. If you go back and started pulling up a history of the Royal Rumbles, one of the key things is who are going to be the surprises.
Right.
That was, you're a fan just like I am, Conrad. That was one of my favorite deals.
Of course.
Especially if it had been kept quiet. No one knew. And the size of the star was important, but it wasn't the most important thing. If it was someone that the audience had completely forgot about, but liked, let's just say Scotty Too Hotty. He came sailing down, did the worm. People loved that.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily an earth-shattering moment, but for the people that liked Scotty, and he had a lot of fans, that was entertainment from an era that they remembered, and they would have thought that was really way cool.
Mayhem has a great question. We'll wrap it up on this one. I heard you on the Brody Lee episode of Talk is Jericho. You talk about a Unabomber genius character that you had in mind for Brody, but ultimately it was shot down for creative. Was that an idea you had before or after the Wyatt family split? Can you elaborate on what the character was and how it was turned down?
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hang on to it.
Yeah.
Because down the road, it's going to fit somebody and it's going to be a tribute to Brody. But the time frame was when those guys were getting ready to break up and split up. You always want to come out of a faction that breaks up stronger than you were, not weaker.
Right.
And I knew that Brody had everything, absolutely everything. And I had this character in mind, and I had weeks upon weeks of vignettes in my head, which are still there. And it was going to be my shot if it was just one angle, one match at booking a little bit. And I had it all in my head, and it was going to be pretty cool, I think. And so somewhere down the road, you may see that guy appear. We'll see.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money, it's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.